All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Engineer Farida Liheye. I'm a business consultant and coach, cactus of this business. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my story, how I started this business in 2017 up to date. And here goes my story. So how did I join this business? First of all, this business, I got to know about it through Facebook, through this gentleman who introduced me to this business in 2016 April, but I did not believe him because he was a total stranger. Not until he traveled all the way from Uganda to Tanzania to meet me in person, and after seeing the business, it took me 8 good months to believe in the business. Why? Because he was a total stranger and there was no office by then in my country, Tanzania. So I did not believe in him at all. But this guy didn't join me. 8 months down the road, he kept following up on me and showing me the beauty of this business. In 2017, I got started. My journey was not a smooth one. Of course, I've been through so many challenges, and one of the biggest challenges that I've gone through while doing this business was being rejected by so many people that I shared the business with. So this is one of the things you should also expect if you decide to join us, that you are going to be rejected by the people you love and the people you know. But also, I did not give up, and of course, I kept talking to so many people. As you can see me there presenting this business to as many people as possible. Yeah, some did join, some didn't join. In my first 3 days in the business, I started making money as usual. But guess what? After 3 months, the business was paying me a very good paycheck. Okay, after 3 months, on the 10th of March of 2017, when I was 3 months old in the business, this business paid me a total of 30,500 rands. Wow. After 3 months, making this kind of money was just an epic just an epic thing. And guess what? 13 days later, right after getting paid this amount of money, on the 22nd of March, the business paid me an extra 9,634 rands. And this didn't end here. 13 days later, the business had paid me, that is on the 15th of April, an extra 11,176 rands. And this didn't end here. 14 days later, on the 19th of April, the business had paid me an extra 12,717 rands. Imagine, I was a university student and doing my business part-time. So, cactus of this business, I was already making crazy incomes that no one would have employed me and paid me in 4 months in the business. So this gave me a lot of courage. My 5th month in the business, I was able to be the first lady to be invited to the Philippines, Manila, where is the headquarters of our company. So that is me at Julius Nyerere International Airport traveling. This was a fully paid trip for 10 days. This was on the 10th of May 2017 when we started our journey. It was an epic journey because we traveled through Emirates. This was not my first time being on air, but it was the first time being on Emirates, which is the #1 airline in the world. Wow, what an experience. This gave me a lot of experience. I truly had fun being on air where you can use Wi-Fi around. It was such a great exposure. And of course, on arrivals there, I was able to meet the CEO and the founder of the company. And of course, I was humbled and so humbled that this gentleman was the one who looked for us to take this photo. What does this mean? This means that he was just humble enough, but also it means that we had really worked hard such that he came by to applaud us for doing a good job in a country where we had no even office. So you guys who are in South Africa, I know, who are listening to this video, you know that very well that right now we have everything in South Africa. By the time I was 5 months old, we had no office in Tanzania, but I was already doing it big. So this is an opportunity for you guys to make sure you are becoming super successful with this business. And to you who is listening to this, that this business can take you from 0 to hero. And of course, I was able to dine with the top 500 gala dinner members, and that is me on attendance on the top 500 gala dinner. Imagine being around 500 millionaires across the globe doing this business. And of course, I was able to meet the first person who is mostly highly paid in this company. He's called Sir Elias Muhozi, all the way from Uganda. The lady in yellow, that is me, standing next to him. This gave me a lot of exposure. You know, let me tell you, my mentor says, you become an average of the first 5 people you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with 5 poor people, you are going to be the next. And if you surround yourself with 5 rich people, you are going to be the next. So here I was busy tapping on the blessings of becoming a millionaire. And guess what? but today I'm already one of them. And of course, I ate and enjoyed a lot, and also was able to attend this event, which carried over 55,000 million people, and all these were members of this company. That is me on the right hand side, and that is Duncan on the left hand side, the guy who introduced me to this business. Wow. Guess what? I was there for 10 days, and during those 10 days, I came back and I found the business had paid me an extra 1,521 US dollars. This is in 10 days. I made a total of 26,000 rands in 10 days. This is approximately 27,000 rands only in 10 days. What business can you do that can pay you 27,000 rands in 10 days? Now, this kept my life changing, and I started traveling the world. Today, being on air is no longer a dream. If you can see on the right hand side, that is your airline in South Africa, the Mango. There I just landed in Durban. I'd gone for a meeting, and of course on the right hand side, that is me landing in OR Tambo. I've been to so many countries. That is me with South African Airlines in Zimbabwe and Zambia and Dubai. I've been to Kenya, I've been to Uganda, Rwanda, Congo. So this business will not only give you money, but it will also give you time freedom that will expose you to travel around the world. You know, that is me in Harare. You can see Robert Mugabe International Airport, you know. So also, cactus of this business, my lifestyle has completely changed. Imagine on a Monday morning, instead of waking up to go and report to your boss, you're waking up early morning to go to the side of the beach and just chill. That is me celebrating my birthday on a Monday morning, because I am my own boss, cactus of this business. Of course, this business gives you a lot of time, so you can have a lot of adventure. That is me in one of the biggest forests, which is very adventurous here, that is called Magoroto, and that is me with my photographer just going there to survey on a weekly day. So this is a business that can not only give you financial freedom, but is also going to give you time freedom. Personal development is one of the keys that has built me to become a better person, up to date. Cactus of this business, I've been a beautiful reader, and we are also going to teach you how to read books. If you're going to join my team, I'm going to be training you how and recommending you what books to read, and you're going to give me a report what you've understood through the books, because you are the books you read. Whatever you read is what you become. So books, many successful secrets are in books, and cactus of this business, I am a powerful reader as we speak. And of course, cactus of this business, I've been able to buy my mom a car. The guy you're seeing right there, that is my father, who was the first person to discourage me doing this business. But guess what? With him, you can see it was the one who came to fetch this car to take it to my mom. So this business can give you a chance to help your family members and people that are around you. And of course, I own a very good office, thanks to God, cactus of this business. Also, my income has never dropped. On the 15th of September, I withdrew 61,909 rent. And of course, I've been awarded a number of awards. That is one of my first awards, which I was recognized as the top 6 earner in my country in 2018. And of course, top 6 once again in 2019 with another award. And then the same day, I got another award of being a millionaire. Being a millionaire, you must have made over 400,000 rands. And it took me only 1 year and 8 months to have made and accumulated a total of 400,000 rands. What a business. Of course, I've traveled many times to the Philippines. This was the second time going there with that guy with the Tanzanian flag who is under my team. The first time I went alone. The second time I went with 3 people in my team. That means I helped and empowered 3 people to travel with me. And I was recognized for making over 385,000 rands among all the people who are doing this business in the world. So this was such a great honor. Your name being read over a crowd of 55,000 people was such an honor. All I'm going to promise you is, once you join our team, as you join me, I am going to support you. I am going to mentor you. I'm going to hold your hand. But you have to be willing to give in your time, and also give in your mind to learn and understand the business more. This is the guy who believed in me. His name is Benedict. You can see him right in the middle. The left hand side, that is me. And this was the first time I'm showing him this business. He believed in me and got started with the minimum capital. But guess what? After 3 months of doing this business, his life changed and my life changed. After 9 months, that is me and him, and after 2 years, that is me and him, we started traveling the world together. That is me and him in the Philippines. That's the same guy who was holding the flag in the picture behind. And of course, we've gone with him again in 2019. That is me and him in the airline, and that is me and him together with other 3 people. All those 4 people are under my leadership, whom I have been able to help. Today they are independently building their businesses independently. So we arrived in Philippines in 2019, and that was Software Philippine Plaza Manila. You can Google it, one of the biggest hotels, and that was a welcome gala dinner for all the Africans across the globe. And of course, we were able to represent our Tanzanian flag with our Tanzanian attires. And of course, together with Benedict, we were also able to attend the Top 500 Gala Dinner in 2019. This was my 3rd time in the Philippines. It was his 2nd time. So when I say we are going to help you, this is the same thing that I've done to Benedict that I will do to you with listening to this video. And on the back, you can see those are Pakistans. Those are people who are also doing this business. So it doesn't have age. You may see I'm young, oh, Benedict is young, but we are working with people who are also old, yeah? So age is just a number. And on the 12th of November 2020, Benedict was also recognized by the company for hitting over 385,000 rands and became a new member of the Millionaires Club. So, cactus of this business, today I am a millionaire and I've helped another African child to become a millionaire. This is really a great honor, and I'm really humbled. That is me with them, taking them out for dinner to go and celebrate him. Of course, last year I was in Congo. He called me to thank me for showing him this business because he had just bought his first car in the business. That is a Subaru. Wow, what a business. And let me assure you, today this gentleman drives this car comfortably in the streets of Dar es Salaam. I've built my business in Zimbabwe and I've built in South Africa, and these are some of the leaders that I'm working with in Zimbabwe, and these are some of the leaders I'm working with in South Africa. So for you who are in South Africa, 2023, I'm going to put my 100% in your country, and I know I was just there a few days ago, and I'm really going to be coming back as soon as possible. We are going to be launching a very big women event in May, and I'm going to be there to show you how this business can transform your life. And that was me leaving South Africa past in the days, okay? My first account when I was in my 3rd year at the university, it paid me over $9,000 in 11 months. I was very busy with studies at the university, but my team, the people I was working with, they were producing the business and my income kept on. So in just 11 months, when I'm busy with school, the business paid me over 163,000 rands. Wow, what an income. Incomes are too many. I may not finish them, but one thing I can assure you, this was one of the income I earned during COVID when I started online marketing. Then it was a total of 31,000 rands in 46 days. And of course, another income in 2 days during when I started online, that is $550, which is an approximation of 8,700 rands. And in 2 days, you know, this is the money people work for the whole month, and some people don't even get it. And of course, last year I started my online business through Instagram, and through Instagram, this business, just in a span of 6 months, the business has been able to pay me 100,554 rands through Instagram. So how do you use your social media? We are also going to teach you and mentor you and train you how you can use social media on your benefit. And my first account that I invested only a minimum of 3.5 rands has already paid me over 91 million, which is an approximation of 700,000 rands in just one account. You know, this is the money I have made through a profit, through an initial investment of 3,500 rands. Wow. So with only that, you can make this, and your life can be totally different. I've been awarded the Fatherly Award, that is Elias. You can see him in Tanzania. Also been featured on a cover of a magazine, A Power of a Woman. You can see self-independent entrepreneur. Let's get into her life. You can see in green saying the true meaning of a woman in a society. This is an NGO and a queen. This is an NGO that featured me on the cover as one of the most inspirational young ladies we have in Tanzania. And this has really given me a lot of honor. So because of this business, I've been honored and recognized in my country as one of the most inspirational ladies in the society. All I can say, In this life, for you to become successful, you must always remember that you can never live a positive life with a negative mindset. So if you want to become successful, you have to change your mindset. You have to find a mentor who is also going to help you in changing your mindset so as he can lead you to success. And I am here to tell you that I'm one of the mentors that I'm going to train you together with my team. We are going to work together. We are going to coach you until you become successful. Thank you for listening to me. Look for the person who was giving you this video and ask them how you're going to get started. Thank you, and I wish you a good afternoon.